Small cuts, small mistakes. If it weighs, it pays. If you don't leave here with any other quotes, that's what you want to remember.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the Renewed Homestead. Ben and Billy from Permaculture's Farm, the master teacher himself. We just got done with our chicken butchery class and it was a great day. And an amen from Fabio there.
Fabio.
Fabio. Well, he's got a flowing mane. So.
Ah.
Is it Fabio or Bobbio?
Or Babio. We're torn.
Huh. Well, I'm going as Flavio right now because I've been packing it on, but it's all good.
Yeah, we had pumpkin muffins, homemade pumpkin muffins, Denise's mom's recipe.
And I've had about 6 of them.
I think she ought to sell that recipe.
I ate that. I ate basically the chili and everything else. So, I mean, that's really the coolest part about all this is the community.
Yeah, absolutely.
So that's what I really love about this is that you eat great food together. I wasn't even hungry. I was already kind of full and I was like, okay, this chili looks really good, man. I'm not hungry at all, but I'm going to eat some, and I'm glad I did because it was fantastic. Everything was fantastic. Fellowship, weather, everything's perfect.
Oh, it has been, yeah.
Yeah.
And there's even some permapastures, pasture-raised pig.
Oh, in there.
Ground pork in there.
Oh, okay. So that got even better, man. I love it with an entire ecosystem in the chili.
That's right.
Yeah.
Anyway, so it was a good day. You know, every time we do this, I get more and more comfortable with it. You know, I got to help with the dispatching, but with everything going on, we let the rest of the students learn hands-on, which is great. So I actually only processed one bird. I had to look at it for a second, but then I'm like, I know what I'm doing.
You did.
You know, right on through it.
Got it all, yeah, like riding a bike.
I'm very comfortable with it now.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, you ought to be doing your own classes next time. I mean, really, this is exactly what we're hoping to do is that we train off more and more people to where, just think about it, if every other person left here and got home and did their own processing, I mean, good night, where would this world be right now? And that's exactly, we're finally in a world, okay, it's a good and a bad thing, but people are now asking critical questions about how much I'm paying for food and meat, particularly in the store, and it's only going to go higher, so.
And what am I getting in that meat?
Exactly.
But you made a great suggestion. I hadn't caught it before, I'm sure you've said it, but on your way home from a class like this, go get a whole chicken at the store and practice your butchery on that. And you don't have to deal with the plucking and the dispatch and all that stuff, but you get the practice on the cuts, and that's a great idea.
Yeah, we've been suggesting that as of late because, I mean, think about it. They learned, well, something that they will almost never learn in most processing classes is everybody typically leaves the bird whole, but this way we showed them, okay, if you don't have freezer space, you can use what some people are calling the strong bond method. So I'm literally going to go on each side of the leg, and I'm just going to make a slight incision. All I'm doing is cutting the skin. Now I'm going to dislocate these legs out of the socket. The last festival I did, this is the way. See how they just popped right out?
Yeah.
Okay. Now it's not going to roll on me. I got a platform I can work with. Okay. I can get high end and do what's called an airline breast, where I basically take the breast and the wing along with it, but I don't need to get, this is Homestead Butchery. We want to keep it in such a way to where we can get the most meals out of it as possible. And we're basically piecing the bird out. You leave everything in the cavity, and then you can compost that so you can do it guiltless. You can process guiltlessly with all of this stuff, because if it lived, it lives again in compost or in the bellies of our animals or whatever the case may be. So yeah, I mean, with this method, so now they've been equipped with what to do with a whole live bird. So inside here, we have lungs that are stuck, and there's one. And then if you have to, use your other hand if it means, but it's right up against that rib cage. So I'm gonna have you
collapse into the rib cage.
Yes. Okay, in fact, you can see it. If you get up in here, you can see that rib cage up close.
A lot of fast food don't take that out.
Exactly.
And it's awful.
Absolutely. Yeah, that is an excellent point. Now, look at this tube here.
No.
Look at this.
In the back, like by KFC, you always see that little spongy thing.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, they don't take them out. They don't care. Okay, so I got this tube. Basically, all the stuff in here, I got to lay it on the table, okay? Now, all we're going to do, it all goes to that vent right here. So it's really this simple. Run your knife on one side, run your knife on the other side, and then just come underneath and get it all. No contamination.
Clean.
No contamination. No, very clean. And then if they want to get practice on piecing it out, absolutely. Go home. You can take these processing methods, which we don't have online yet. These are things that you're only going to learn in person. Yeah. So next time there's a class like this, you want to be a part of it. Yeah. learn these new processes. And like you said, on the way home, go stop, get a couple of whole birds, practice it a couple of times, and now you got it.
Yeah. Yeah. And I don't know how well you could learn this online. I mean, this is really a hands-on. I mean, you can see somebody dispatch a bird, but until you hold that knife there,
Yeah.
you need to have that practice. But
Yeah, you got to
know,
have that.
We don't want any suffering. You know, we've got into that on other videos. But anyway, it was a good.
I've got this. Sorry, guys. I have a bug. Really bad bug on my face. Okay, just
Oh, quick, get me a mask. There's Cobra. No. Anyway, so it's a great day, and you know we really appreciate you coming out and teaching. You didn't just help; you taught, and that allowed the rest of us to kind of work around and make it a great experience for the students. And anyway, but we kind of need to settle up for your services.
All right, my wallet's. Oh
No,
shoot,
no,
I left
no,
the wallet
no,
up.
No, we need to settle up with you. You know, it's time to pay the teacher for his time and his profession.
okay.
So we've got some buckets here, and
Okay, this. If you know anything about our financial system, this is better than money. Yeah. So we have certified USDA prime poop.
that's right.
And then over here, I see we got a different species.
That would be rabbit.
Yeah. So at the end of the day, this is really, to me, this is way more valuable than anything I could ever hope to get in the form of dead presidents. Because honestly, I'm going to turn this into something that's going to be a gift that literally keeps on giving. So thank you very much.
Well, you're welcome. And you were going to take some of the chicken part scraps too.
Yeah. Yeah. We're constantly, I mean, this fall is always a great time to compost because you still got a little bit of green left for nitrogen, but you still have availability of a whole lot of things like these wood chips over here is not necessarily waiting on us, but things like leaves where you basically got this season to gather them. And by the way, people are doing all that for you. So you can take those leaves, combine it with this nitrogen, and guess what? We're going to have some really awesome compost. So thank you very much, Ben and Denise.
Cost you nothing but a little bit of time.
How about that?
Yeah.
Is
So.
that the crappiest wages you've ever had?
No, actually, this is some of the best wages I've ever had. Yeah, hey, y'all, thank you so much. Boy, you know your country when you thank somebody for giving you excrement.
Yeah, no. You know you're in the presence of permaculture people. Just a quick side story. I don't know if you heard me saying it earlier, but we were down at the apple orchard, and we're walking through. These two, and I'm pointing to Denise here, are walking through going, wow, they should have blueberries between these trees and raspberries, and they could be growing strawberries. They're going full grown
Permaculture, yeah,
on these
because
guys.
everything in this world is done in a monoculture. We think everything has to be in a vacuum, but we don't necessarily see the relationships of, let's say, how can this poop get along with this poop and along with that poop and so on.
Can't we all just get along?
So nothing happens in a vacuum. Nothing happens in and of itself. I mean, these things are like the fingers of your hand. They all work together, just like we did today. You know, at first everybody feels like a pig on roller skates when you learn these new tasks. And then it's when you get about typically 15 birds in where everybody just kind of knows what they're doing and it kind of takes off all on its own. So that's the beauty about building these communities, because now everybody walks away with chicken. You guys were kind enough to hand everybody chicken, and at the same time, you walk away with, you know, people are exchanging phone numbers, which is also great. I just acquired, I think, some person that's going to help me out with media, and also a doctor that's going to help out with some certain things. And honestly, we have this mutual exchange, but it does not happen. It's great that it happens online, but it doesn't happen to the extent that it happens in person, because everybody walks away feeling like you're a little less alone in this world where most people could not even relate to what it is we're doing here. But you feel like, just even for a few hours, you feel less alone in the world because you meet so many awesome people that you can share so much with.
I've got nothing to add to that. That's exactly right. And an amen maybe, but
that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, it was a good day, and we really do appreciate you coming out and helping us, helping other people.
Well, thank you. You couldn't have paid me in better ways. Honestly, the chili put me over the top because I'd already eaten 2 apples, 6 of those muffins that I was going to say Michelle, that Denise made.
Did you get any of the cookies?
I don't know that I could fit. Maybe some cookies might fit in between the cracks of the chili that's still left there, but it's. Yeah, so honestly, it's always cool when you combine all this stuff together, and it's beautiful day, beautiful people, beautiful environment. It's a day the Lord hath made, and I will rejoice and be glad in it.
That's right. And as Roger Gordon used to say, go in peace and serve the Lord. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Hope you're all well. We're praying for you. Please pray for us. God bless. We'll see y'all.
I got poop.
He's got poop. We'll see you on the next video.
Oh, shoot, lost the mic.
Uh-oh. Right in some poop.
No, I don't think it did that.
I don't know. That's all good. All right. See you on the next video, everybody. Bye.